Well, yes, I have finally changed the name of my channel. It is now Rexior's Mess. Um, I just finally decided to do it. It was time. I think I got tired of having my actual name being the name of my channel. So I decided to give it something with some character and personality, especially considering the history of the channel with Kit Kat tasting videos, um, talking about Rush, talking about Slade, talking about Wandroid, my favorite phone game. Um, Doing artificial intelligence generated avatar driven videos that no one actually likes those. Um, I think most of it is, I just do them because I need the statements to be out there, not because I expect people to like them. I just need to have said that. Uh, a lot of times I try and dress them up with some personality and some off-color humor to make clear to people that a human wrote this. No AI would have written the kind of things that I've had avatars say, especially since they're more corporate-driven avatar services. So I tend to try and make them very non-corporate, anti-corporate. But again, that's partly why nobody watches them. When you go to get a job, do you really enjoy watching the training videos and the training sessions that they have? No, the videos are actually not that enjoyable. I don't know that they do that on purpose or not, but that's the way it is. So yeah, my AI-driven videos are really not entertaining. The cadence and timing is piss poor. The personality-based delivery is random. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And when it doesn't, it really makes for a sad viewing performance. So yeah, it's not all roses with that stuff. But anyway, enough about that. I just got some samples of the newest flavors of Spindrift products. One is their Island Punch, which features a very heavy amount of passion fruit juice. Actually, it's more guava juice than passion fruit, but it also has orange juice. So it's three fruits together, and unfortunately, I've never been a big fan of passion fruit, and this really tastes strongly of passion fruit, or maybe it's the guava, but for some reason, the flavor just doesn't suit my palate very well. I've always liked a little bit of passion fruit in something. There was a yogurt that I tried several months ago. I think I'll try and put a picture of it here. From Chobani. They're supporting an Unstuck charity with the flavor, and the yogurt flavor is really good. It's got the smoky flavor from the passion fruit, but it's not overpoweringly. Where did this flavor come from? This Island Punch it's very strongly flavored. It's got a very tart grapefruity flavor. So for those of you who like grapefruit, this will probably be a very good flavor for you. But for me, I'm not a big fan of passion fruit or guava, so I'm actually just not liking it very much. And it's purely subjective. It's a good juice. Let me show it up a little bit closer. It's just not my favorite flavor. They also have another flavor called Grape Aid. A lot of you are going to find this to be new because it's based on the same kind of grapes that are used in grape jelly. And it's different because a lot of us since the 70s, since the 60s actually, decided once white grape juice became a thing on the market, we decided to stop giving our babies grape juice in sippy cups because when the kids would spill grape juice on the upholstery, it would ruin the upholstery. You could never wash that stuff out. White grape juice, on the other hand, tends to be a little bit more invisible in upholstery, so it's okay for our kids to spill it on the upholstery. So purple grape juice just suddenly stopped being sold. And so lots of our kids never knew what purple grape juice was like. Well, now you can find out. And it's, again, Spindrift is starting to put a little bit more juice in their product, so it's starting to taste more like what it's in it. And that has a much more grape flavor. It's like a grape soda, literally, and with no additional sweeteners. This is nothing but carbonated water and grape juice. So it's unsweetened, but it's sweet enough from the flavoring, the amount of grape juice they put in it. It's actually quite good. So this one's a big win. I'm going to continue buying this one. But the Island Punch, it's just not for me. Other things that I need to talk about. Let me pause real quick while I get my stuff together. There, see? Okay, I have an Alfalfa Sprouter, and it's a multi-tiered sprouter. You put the seeds in the troughs here, and then you put water in the top, and you can see I haven't even used it yet. Then you cover it with this to let the seeds germinate into sprouts. It's supposed to take like 2 to 3 days to come up with a decent farm of sprouts. You have to add water to it like 2 or 3 times a day. And remember to empty this out every now and then. When I was younger, I used to have a sprouter that was simply a one-tier, big, about the size of my stool here, big round thing with bars in the middle of it to hold the paper towels up, and you would cover it with paper towels, but you would have to get a water sprayer and spray it with water about 3 or 4 times a day and make sure and keep it covered, but you had to rinse and soak the beans first. This type, apparently you're not supposed to need to soak the beans first. You're just supposed to put them in the spots and then start adding water and let it trickle down, and then empty this every once in a while. And it should take 2 or 3 days. And the seeds I got, of course I had to get them. Let me hold that up long enough for it to focus. Todd seeds, I had to get them because they're named after me. I don't know who the guy is that started this company, but I'm gonna become a big customer because my name is Todd too. So yeah, I'm going to start doing this, and I'll probably do another video showing the use of the sprouter, and but that'll take the several days of having actually done it. I'm not going to try to do all-in-one video showing the different steps afterward. I'm going to try and shoot segments of each step while I'm doing it, and explain how many days you're supposed to, how many times a day you're supposed to do that and stuff like that. So it's going to be a little bit of a project, but I want to show off how to do this. So yet another mess that I'm getting myself into, but that's the nature of this channel. I may re-upload my the Slade video. I found a couple of new songs from the Rogues Gallery album, that this one here, that I really like. So I may end up splicing them into my video and re-uploading it later. So I don't know if I'm going to delete that original video or just make it private and just re-upload a new version of it. We'll just have to see. Depends on how things work out with the editing. Because they're older songs that don't have videos associated with them, so it's going to be kind of hard to figure out where to place them in the video. But that's the 2 big things I wanted to talk about today. Of course, also the name change on the channel. And not much else going on otherwise. Considering this is just a vlog, I need to talk about what's going on, but really, I've just been working a lot. I went to go see the Eclipse. It was overcast in Texas, the part where I went to. We were thinking we were going to have to go south from San Antonio, but we ended up having to go north because there was going to be more breaks in the clouds at the time of the event up in the north part of Texas, and we did get some decent footage of the event happening. Not great footage, but decent, and you know, it turned out to be really nice. It was a very interesting event, and again, a lot of people who have said that they've experienced one have got it right. There's nothing like having been there. Footage and videos just do not encompass the event. It's really staggering to be able to sit in a situation and see the entire world go dark. It's like suddenly it's midnight and it happens in less than a second. It's like, boom, it's suddenly dark. And it's going to stay like that for 4 or 5 minutes. And then the lights come right back on. Because, you know, it's that moment of totality is like 4.5, 5 minutes long. And that's what it was like. Very interesting. And now one of my cats is crying to get in. So I need to end this video.